Guys, and welcome to a brand new series on the channel. This is called Roadcraft, a game where you repair a town that's been devastated by a hurricane. So they're asking for a company name. We're starting up a brand new company in the game, and I'm just went ahead and called it Roadwise. So let's get into it. If you choose this vehicle, the other one will not be available in this playthrough. You will be able to purchase upgraded versions of both vehicles in the shop. So we have a little Jeep here. Okay, so we do have a pretty looking camera. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of enclosed vehicle like this, like a Jeep or SUV. But the Bucky looks nice. I think we're gonna go with the Bucky, but the stability is better. Mobility is a little bit worse on the Bucky, but the Jeep's got more mobility. The capability is the same, weight is the same. So, I think let's go with the Bucky. What colors do we have? Kinda like the blue. Yeah, no, the blue looks perfect. I'm gonna take the blue. Fuel, we're gonna put it on. Convoy difficulty on. Fewer convoys. No. I want all the convoys that it can be. Gearbox on. Fuel costs, we're just gonna leave that at normal. Economic modifiers. Recovery rules, normal. Vehicle cost. So fuel cost at normal, fuel has the same price everywhere. Bridge cost, unchanged bridge cost, okay. Economical modifiers, at normal, unchanged reward values. Difficult quarry zone sizes, recovery rules, default recovery rules, vehicle cost, standard prices, and unblock requirements. Okay, let's go ahead. It's up. Tweaking these difficulty modifiers could make things interesting. We deny all liability for broken keyboards and monitors. Proceed with caution. Oh, no, that one is good. Oh no. I'm not gonna end up breaking my stuff just because of the game. You can only start a new map on a scout vehicle and you can deploy other vehicles from the garage later, okay? Off-road terrain scanner. Leverage all your scouts off-road capabilities, low gear, all-wheel drive, diff lock, rustic vehicles. North Africa Spring. You are subcontract to assist in reinforcing the shoreline of a frostbite plant. This task is part of a large-scale SNR preparation effort for an upcoming storm. See, currently this place kind of look decent. Welcome to Roadcraft. You'll be guided through tutorial panels. If you miss any information, all tutorials can be found in the Codex section of the pause menu. Okay.
Hey there! The name's Kelly, and I'll be your friendly neighborhood dispatcher for today. And every day unless we screw something up. Then the company replaces us, like dead batteries. But until then, I'll be here to help as much as I can. Not that you need much help with your first task. You need to head to the lookout point and take in the general layout of that town on the coast. They're bracing for one hell of a storm. I suggest you get on with the agenda before the storm hits.
Move to the checkpoint first. Looks like a little lookout. This is your tracked objective. Note that it was updated when you completed the previous step. Take a look around and head for the next waypoint. Okay. Come on, Buggy, you're not even on mud yet. Change your camera view, press RS and hold RS. Okay. So we have a little cinematic view there as well. Usually give us a bucket that's already dirty just to start off
Enjoying
with.
the sights? I often hear they're the best part of your job. At least your job has a best part. I have to make do with cheap coffee and a broken AC. Ready for your next mission? Well, aren't you lucky? Investigate the phosphate plant. Not too exciting, but who am I to argue, right? Go take a look.
Okay, so we're going down to the phosphate plant. Go and see what we need to do. I just like if the camera can get a little bit closer. Use your vehicle's functions when you encounter difficult terrain. Low gear will avoid unnecessary wheel spin. All-wheel drive sends torque to all the wheels. Diff lock prevents individual wheels from slipping but reduces maneuverability. So the all-wheel drive on, diff lock on. I don't think that we'll need low range here. We have winch, select winch point. The terrain scanner shows the depth of the mud around you. Hold LB and press B to activate. Okay. So it shows you how deep the water can be. Warning, deep water. We're not that deep in. Let's take it to low range. Little cinematic view. We are almost getting nowhere. Are we going completely through this? Let's hope we don't get stuck yet. At least we do have the winch if we get stuck. Don't want to flood the engine. So we can get out of low range now. Go back to 4-wheel drive auto. Turn the diff lock off. Interactive environment. Scout vehicles are equipped with a winch that can hook various elements. Press RB and aim with your camera to attach the winch to a hook. Just gonna pull the handbrake. Aim winch. Here we go. Release the handbrake. Okay, this is not a ideal way of opening the gate. Would have been a lot better if you can just. Okay, put it on that one. No, don't go to the pole. I want to disengage the winch. Pull winch, detach winch. There we go. Can use the bucket to open this gate a little bit more. It's a little bit better, but it's not all the way. Ah, and I missed it. Come on, Bucky. Multi-purpose scoop, solid hydraulic lift. Open the map to see available objectives. Clear the way into the plant, visit our forward base. Open. Track. Yes, let's go. I think we're gonna need to switch into the machine to be able to do this, into the front loader. How can I adjust the camera a little bit? Train scanner, object scanner. Let's see the new vehicle. There we go. Radar saw several modes that can be toggled by holding down LB and pressing A and X. Marching the trust grader to the upper position. Manual gives you full control of all the grader's access. Asphalt destruction removes asphalt you have laid. Sand flattening allows you to flatten sand you have poured.
Hey, you're not a bad navigator. To be fair, a child could handle it if they could reach the gas pedal. Still, you did fine too, so kudos to you. Now it's time to get you to your forward base. It's not much to look at, but should keep you warm. Oh, and on your way there, be a darling and clear the plant's old entrance for the cavalry. They're coming later, if the higher-ups don't cut the funding.
Engine not running. That will help. Need to start it first. Auto. Range mode. Low. Grader mode. Sand flattening. I think we want to leave it there. Let's push this out of the way. Must I push the gate as well? Okay then. We just broke the gate off. We're not gonna let the gate stand in our way. We want to get all of the stuff out of the yellow block just to be able to get the path open. There we go, that's out. A little scrap here on the side. Push it all the way this way. Half of it just broke. So they said you want to put it in marching mode. Okay, what's the next objective? No tracked objective. Next objective, visit the forward base. Right, so that seems in a part of the map that we have not been at, so we're going to be opening this little piece of map. Let's see, so it's a right, going out, right, left, and then we're gonna have to figure out the rest of the road. But I'm gonna go back into the bucky. Just wanna park this thing one side. Need to figure out how do you turn off the engine. Because I'm gonna leave it idling, it's gonna be out of fuel by the time I get back to it. Doesn't have an action for it. Let's just jump to the bucky. Enter. Now you see the bucky's been idling. So we're gonna run into problems with some fuel if we leave everything running. To quickly visit our forward base.
Welcome. The good news is, you're in charge now. Bad news is, the storage and allocation of resources are all on you. So, use them wisely. And remember, a penny saved is a penny earned. For the company. Well, on to your next job. Storm's rolling in, and we need to build a flood wall before it does. Before it rolls in, I mean. Storm seldom builds walls. First, we need to plot a route from the base to the phosphate plant. Once we do that, we can deliver the crane parts to make the wall.
That's not what I was trying to do. Okay, what's the next objective? Build a route to deliver the crane parts to the phosphate plant. Find and recover the generator from the abandoned facility. Let's track this one first. We need to safeguard the coast against the impending storm. Your mission is to plan a route from the forward base to the phosphate plant to facilitate the delivery of crane parts. As grim as it may sound, in our line of work, time frequently equates to livelihoods, saved or lost, so let's not waste time. With requirements selected, press A and let's check out the infrastructure panel. Goals, objectives. Okay, so our objective is tracked. So if I know now correctly, we need to plan a route from here back down to where we were at the phosphate plant from the forward base. Infrastructure route. So it needs to go from here. Start plotting. Going down without the trucks getting stuck. Gonna plant one a little bit back, then go a bit more straight down to here. There, need to go a little bit more straight before turning. There, through the gate we clean. There, and then they can turn sharp into the garage. Dispatch vehicles. Let's just have a look on the first truck just to see if it gets it through without having any problems. Ha! He just bumped my bucky. My bucky was in the way. Should have just moved it. These trucks that they dispatch like this, they don't have 4x4 or anything like that. So if they get stuck, then the route fails and you have to start all over again. Or you need to go and repair the little piece of road where the truck gets stuck. You need to get the loader, you need to get materials and everything and go and fix the piece of road where they get stuck. But this road, it doesn't seem like they all get stuck. This road is still very simple. I just like keeping an eye on the first truck just to make sure it doesn't get stuck or hold up on anything. But I think he's gonna make it. Yeah, no, he's fine. Gate is open enough. Road is straight in the middle of the gate, so. Oh man, that's not where your line is. You barely missed the gate. See, all of them are doing that, going off the line. But as long as they miss the gate, it's fine. Okay, there we go. First one is delivered. Back, and the next objective is to go and find the generator. Find and recover the generator from the abandoned facility. Find objects. Track. Where's the generator? So we are going out to the left, to the right, and then we're gonna follow that road and see that we get there. See, 25% fuel because I'm leaving it idling. Let's just get into the garage and refill.
Looks like we're gonna need a generator for the phosphate plant. There should be one somewhere close to the abandoned facility. Check your map. If you can find it, bring it back to the garage inside the abandoned facility.
Let's go and find the generator. This place, I haven't even had the storm go through it yet, and the roads is already like this. But they said it's up in Africa, so in those countries the roads, they look like this. So now I need to find. Yeah, I've just entered the search area. All the scout vehicles are equipped with object scanners. The scanner will help you locate quest objects hidden within search areas. So we can use the scanner, object scanner, to see where the generator will be at. So I'm guessing we're gonna have a little bit of an obstacle here. Some environment animals can be pushed, pulled, knocked over or hooked with a winch. Look for the yellow markings to spot them. So let's go ahead and pull this one down. Or must it be knocked over? I think it needs to be knocked over. Yeah. Let's go up it. Seriously, you wanna tell me this fucker can't get up here in all-wheel drive? Let's go to low range. Back to auto. So looks like we need to push this one down. Don't fall off. Oh well. This is a fucking problem. Where's the winch? Aim the winch there. pull the winch back. We almost rolled our first vehicle. Let's go back down. Push this one down. This crate, yeah, this crate here is the generator. So we need to get it over there in the circle. So I'm gonna back up to it, connect the winch to it, and then start maneuvering and pulling. I'm gonna get it as close as possible so that the winch cable is not too long. Otherwise it's gonna struggle around the corners. This is not the way I would do it. Just taking a 40,000 bucks generator or something like that and just dragging it over the floor. Just pulling it where you want it to be. Let's go down. This does not look good. The bucket just sank away completely. It doesn't even move. Let's go back to low range. The block. Tab, new vehicle to play with. Let's head to the vehicles tab and switch to it. Still I need to figure out how to turn off the engine.
You wrapped up all the prep work nicely. I knew I could rely on you, which is especially great since I had nobody else to rely on. You're the only contractor in the sector. The fate of everything rests upon you. No pressure. Besides, the only thing left to do is to build the flood wall before the storm hits. First, you'll need to scoop up some concrete slabs. There should be plenty around your base. Naturally, you'll want to use the crane to move them. Then you need to drop them off in the loading area. Easy as pie, right? I could go for some pie. Anywho, the generator's in working order, so now you just need to make sure it's delivered. Shouldn't be too hard. Just plot a course from the workshop to the phosphate plant.
So we got a new vehicle to play with. But that still does not leave us with the option to switch off the engine on the bucky. That's recovery. That's the gears. That's the horn. Object scanner, terrain scanner, and winch. We don't have an option to turn off the engine. So I can't leave it idling, otherwise I'm gonna get stuck here without fuel. So I figured it out to say, yeah, there we go. Hold down the parking brake button and the engine will turn down. Okay, so now we can leave the bucky here with the engine off and we won't have problems with fuel. Move concrete slab to the loading area, create a route to deliver the generator. Okay, let's start with moving the slabs in order. So we are gonna be getting into the crane truck, yeah. Hold LB to activate the crane controls. Additional controls RB will expand once a load is attached. The nearby concrete slabs are a resource that can be stored. Use the crane to move them to the loading zone. Want to switch low crane operate, head to settings, game crane control scheme. For advanced responses, tweaks, visit settings. There is no need. And these guys are still running, so I mustn't get in their way. So release the handbrake. Okay, so they want us to move the concrete slabs. I'm guessing this is the ones lying here into the loading zone. So crane controls, boom vertical camera, fold crane, anchors. Put out the anchors first. Boom vertical up. Load, new vehicle to play with. This is quite a tricky thing to do. But we just need to get it inside the block. That's all that matters. See, there we go. Starts disappearing. Let's make the rope a bit shorter. Actually parked at a bad place seeming to be. But we can detach load, should disappear. We can do the same with that one over there. Just drag it into the block. We can detach. Need to lift the anchors, get a bit closer to the ones on that side. Let me check, I can attach that load there, and I can just use the rope to pull it into the block. Attach load. Let's go to the ones on the other side. How many do we need? 6. We have 4 now, so we need another 2. I'm just gonna hook this one up there. Let's pull it into the block. There's no need to actually pick them up. We can just do this. Detach load. So I have it in the wrong block now. Okay, yeah. It's not the same. Just gonna attach it. Just gonna back up with it. Then we need one more. Try and get it. Those ones lying on top of each other is not... Why doesn't it want to pick up the top one? Why does it try taking the bottom one? Cycle target. There we go. Attach load. Pick it up with... Let's try and pick it up with the rope. Don't roll over. Bring it a bit closer. And And we can drive it back to the block. This thing's reverse is fucking slow. We can detach load and there we go. This is stored in your base storage which is accessible from any of your bases. On each map you can unlock access to multiple interconnected bases. Your current objective requires resources to be stored in your base storage in order to be completed. Okay, got it. So I'm just gonna full crane and gonna turn off the engine. There we go. What is our next objective? Is creating the route to deliver the generator. Track, infrastructure route. So we need to get, that one is operational. We need to get from there. We need to get over here with a convoy. And this road down here does not look too bad except that one space. Just want to see how they're gonna get out here because here is a problem. This is gonna be a problem because we struggle to get through this way, so if they need to get through that way, it's gonna be worse. Through this way is even, yeah. So that way is also a no. Hmm. Let's see. This way they won't be able to go. It's too much water. I wonder if I plan the route through here, if they would be able to go through this way. I don't think so. What is set up on our side missions? Because I think that will be to no side missions. Hmm. Honestly, I don't have the right equipment yet to fix up the road completely. Hmm. There is no other way through here. So I'm gonna try it and see if we start plotting the route through this way. If the trucks will be able to go through here. I doubt it, but we can try because it does not look too deep. We're just gonna stay on the outer edge. Yeah, we can start taking a little bit bigger jumps. Sounds like the storm is coming in. Why did it just do that? Jump all the way back to the beginning. From about here where we was, I took it around this way because that gate there is still closed. I want to see if we can get it to go to there. So let's go ahead and start dispatch vehicles. I want to see if they can make it through this first part. And my buck is in the way again, but it's fine. They will just push it out of the way. I want to see if they can make it through here. Otherwise, we're gonna have to start fixing this road first. As far it seems good. There we go. Actually made it through. Some stuff here in the way, but I should just push it out of the way. Up. And they are getting stuck there. Okay, so there we have a problem. Gonna cancel the route. Gonna take this one. Just gonna edit it. Just gonna do. I don't have the machine to push this out of the way. Just want them to get past this, so come on. Don't do that to me. Just gonna do this. See what happens. Dispatch vehicles. I just hope they make it fast enough because you can turn a bit right, go around it. That tree there might be a bit in the way, but hopefully you can make it around it. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna have to change that again. Come on, just go around it. So I'm gonna cancel the route. Gonna move the route up this way and through the bushes there. I should be able to do that. I'm gonna move this one back to here. Then just move this one down. Dispatch them again and see. They can actually make it to a little bit of mud. They just don't get stuck here. If this doesn't work, I need to go and fetch the machine and push this stuff out of the way with the front loader. I can't see a reason why this won't work. So far it's working. Let's leave it on a little bit of a cinematic view of the truck. I want to see if it passes right through. And each file needs maintenance. Which one is this? This one that failed. Where did I fail now? Failed here. The fact that he failed there. The first truck made it through. So I'm gonna have to go and fetch the machine and fix the road up here a bit and get that stuff out of the way. Okay, guys, I want to call the episode there. So we're gonna figure out this route and see in episode 2 how we can get it through to the part where it needs to go. As far, I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.